Welcome back to another episode of Stating the Obvious. It's been a long time. A very, very long time.
Actually,
how long has it been?
Actually, it's only been like 2 weeks, technically.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The last time we recorded was in
ingenuity.
March.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
We're strategic.
Forever.
Cobb's
Release the
releasing
episode.
schedule has...
Well, no, we had them all edited back in like March, but then Jith was being dumb, so then we just scheduled their release like a couple months apart, so it wouldn't feel that long.
Yeah, if we released them as we did them, there wouldn't have been an episode for how many months? Like 3 months?
3 months, yeah, 3 or 4 months, something like that.
4 months? Yeah. I remember I was like, YouTube like the other day or whatever, and I saw a new episode, and I was like, huh.
You're like, wait a minute.
I wonder how that's going.
And I wonder if like any of our listeners or viewers are still there.
Hey,
Like
the
our
analytics show
guys
that
from
there's
Sweden?
quite a few people still watching.
Really?
Yeah,
From like Sweden and stuff?
yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
I hope they're not
Dedicated-
bots. I hope they're not like
dedicated
Swedish
as
bots.
fuck.
That, you know, even if they are, then I'll take it.
We love
I'd
the
be honored
Europeans,
to have
really.
bots be listening to us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, one bot is listening to us right now.
this is true. In fact,
But
recording.
those are trade secrets right there. We can't be exposing.
That's true.
Exposing the
was
boys.
Exposing
That was
that.
a little bit sketch of you.
That we'll just give you a little bit of a tease, you know, little bit of a tease. If no one's gonna ask why we are so delayed, we can just move on.
Well,
it's cool with
Jith,
me.
why are we so
Okay.
delayed?
Disaster. So I had a PC, and on this PC,
Past tense.
I would record these podcast episodes with the boys.
Season
And then
2.
one day, you know, I was logging into my university's portal, and then I think my PC found out that it goes to UTD, and then it killed itself. So it was a sad turn of events. I tried, you know, rebooting, restarting, a bunch of fixes online. I tried opening it up and like cleaning it with like this little spray thing that Noah gave me. I tried a lot of like every solution online for this problem
You should have gone
that I
to
could
your
feasibly
break.
do. I tried.
You should have gone to your break I fix.
It's true. I mean,
You tried
did
everything
break.
except
They fixed
asking
me.
someone for help.
That's
No,
true.
you know what? I called CyberPower PC, where I bought the PC from, and
There
I was
know
like,
you
what can I
break
do
fix.
about this? And they were like, just install a fresh thing of Windows. And I'm like, won't I lose all my data? And they're like, yeah, it's no problem. And I'm like, is that your call? Like, I don't know. So now my PC has just been collecting dust. I hopefully still have all of like the things on it, but
Not that you
I don't
can
know
use
if I
it.
can access
Yeah.
them. So eventually, hopefully, I'll take it somewhere and get it fixed. But
One day.
for now, it's just we're rolling on the laptop.
Which is why
That's kind of
we do
it.
not have the video anymore.
Oh, that is why we don't have video. Yeah, if I tried to do video on this laptop
this laptop would commit seppuku.
yeah.
Renee's laptop has tried to commit seppuku many times.
It has. When I brought it back from the dead, I fucking keep it. Whenever I play League now, I have to pump up the AC just to make sure it's not as hot.
Oh,
So I
that's
can
so
stop
funny.
lagging.
Wait, like in your house?
Yeah, I have to increase the AC to make sure it doesn't overheat.
This PC is like actually struggling. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Renee has like a bowl of ice and a fan directly blowing onto the laptop.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. I never thought of
There's
it.
like lemonade with a straw. This is literally just.
I
this
thought about
PC's
like, what
vibe.
if I just put a cool pack under it? Like, does that damage it in any way?
This is your laptop is so high maintenance.
Yeah, Renee has to like elevate it off the ground too, so that the fans can
Oh
actually
yeah,
cool.
I do. I have to make sure the fans don't. Like, I have to put like books underneath all the areas that are not covered, that don't have a fan underneath, to make sure that the fans can run.
What on earth? All this to do what?
Play League.
Play Velcos.
To play League at like 20 FPS. So
Yeah, but he's like, I can't auto attack. Like,
Hey, very recently, PJ's laptop's been working well. Like,
I'll be honest. I think
it's pretty
Dave's-
on and off. It's pretty on and off. Sometimes I get like around 30 frames, sometimes 20, and then sometimes 70. One time I got 70. I was like, holy, I've never experienced that in my life.
It's
That
so
day I
funny.
was popping off though. You cannot just, I was popping the fuck off that day.
It's so funny to me that your laptop struggles to run League at 70 FPS, like League, one of the like least demanding games out there.
and PJ used to play Val on that laptop.
No, I played on the one that is currently decommissioned. Now my new one is what runs League, which actually I don't have to go through all these hoops for as of right now. But it still is a little bit iffy here and there.
Well, PJ, once you get your PC, this should not be a problem.
That's true. You cannot imagine how much I'm waiting for this day. For me to graduate. After I graduate, the greatest gift I will ever give myself is the new PC, man.
Yeah, if you just ask for this, his old PC.
Nah,
Facts. I'll
I'm
give it
gonna
to
make
you.
mine chunked at like chunky as fuck. It's gonna be able to run like
It's gonna be able to run
It's
League
going
at
to-
100
it's going to-
PC,
it's
bro.
going to literally be considered a supercomputer. Like NASA will want to come to me for their supercomputers.
I don't know about that.
And PJ will eventually get 100 FPS.
that'll be amazing. That'll be the day we all.
What is
One of
max?
these days.
What is max FPF? 160?
No.
No.
What is this? What is it?
Technically infinite, but like practically speaking, the max FPS is like the refresh
makes
rate of your
sense.
monitor.
That's true. That makes sense.
Yeah. So like normally 165, right? Or like even like 240.
I'm at 144 right now, but you
Jesus
can get
Christ!
up to like
What the
240.
fuck? What?
Most of the time it's
I could
144.
not even imagine 140. What the hell?
What's the highest FPS like a supercomputer can get now?
I have no idea. Probably like
Insane.
yeah, like thousands, millions.
All right, can you
Who
imagine
knows?
Yeah.
saying Velcos and landing Qs with that kind of frame
Oh
rate?
my
Oh
god.
my. I could not. I really could not. There's nothing in this world that can prepare me for that.
Amazing.
Is it that?
It
No.
could be.
Okay.
It's absolutely just worthless. You reach the point of diminishing returns at like, I feel like probably like 240 frames. Do people get? I feel like people do get 240 frames per second.
Oh
though.
yeah.
Like I think that's like very normal.
I mean,
for, like,
I
higher
could
end.
be running 240 right now, but I locked mine at 144 because my monitor only goes up to 144 hertz.
Yeah. But if you had a better monitor,
Yeah, I could potentially go to like 240.
the monitors are expensive.
Oh
AF,
yeah,
bro.
oh yeah.
Those are like large investments.
The good
they do
ones
look
are.
pretty,
You can
though.
get also super cheap ones.
That's true. But then why get like a cracked out PC if you're
Yeah,
gonna
it's
get
really-
like
Yeah, that's also very
a
true.
mid monitor? Like if you're gonna splurge, like you have to splurge across the board. It's just how it goes.
So I feel like we're missing something.
Yeah, I was about to say.
What are we missing?
The namesake.
podcast.
What namesake?
The
What?
namesake of
This
this
should be
podcast.
pretty obvious. I'm stating something obvious right
Yeah.
now.
Oh my god, it has been a long time since we done an episode, hasn't it? I forgot what we're supposed to do. I was like, what am I forgetting? It's not on the list, bro.
It shouldn't have to be on the list.
Actually,
Shut
just
the
after
hell
me.
up. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. All right. Hi guys. Noah. Could you say an obvious fact for us?
I mean, besides the obvious fact that you screwed up.
I didn't. We're recovering, bro. Alcoholics Anonymous.
Sure. Recovering. I don't know. Obvious fact. Here's an obvious fact. Horses are fucking big, man. Like, you don't realize
Huge.
until you see one in person, but they're fucking huge.
Where's the last time you saw a horse?
I saw a horse on the side of the road, like one of those like ranches. There's just a bunch of horses just chilling. Like, man,
I was waiting for your mama joke, honestly,
really?
or some D's nuts jokes. I don't know. That's like your thing.
I don't know. I mean, I could think of one if you give me time, but like that wasn't my objective.
You know what we should do? We should all go horseback riding.
It's pretty gay.
Stating the obvious goes horseback riding.
Horseback grinder bomb.
See, like that's what I was expecting. You know, that was the
There you go,
expectation,
Pranay.
right? Thank you, Pranay.
There you go.
I appreciate that.
Anytime.
Okay, Cobb,
Yeah.
Cobb. Say something obvious for us, Cobb. Now.
I think Jith might have lost his touch just a little bit.
Right.
You know what? I'll beat you up. I swear to God.
Nah, it's good to be back. I like it. I do. I think we should record more often. Like we should have a schedule.
That's an idea.
Cobb is always.
Oh, really? What a concept.
Yeah. Well, we did, and then Jith.
How long did that last?
It lasted
It was
pretty
pretty
good
good.
until Jith decided.
I think it would keep on going until.
I'm just gonna get clowned this episode, aren't I?
Yeah.
Good shit.
I mean, to be fair, you are the reason why we haven't recorded in like 3 months.
Okay. Indian Standard Time, bro. Indian Standard Time.
Everyone on this podcast is Indian except for me. What do you mean?
You might as well. Like, you could be honorary.
Sure. I get to arrive a little
Hey,
bit late. Not too late, just a little
I
bit
mean,
late.
in previous recordings, like, Noah would not show up until we call him.
Yeah.
That's pretty brown.
I mean, okay, yeah.
Okay, but he still
No.
showed up.
I showed up.
After 4 months, Jith one PC, Jith Wer PC, Jith one record.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Cobb was like, "Where's PC? We must record podcast." You guys are just like play League.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, there was one time where I was just like, "Hey, are we supposed to be recording podcast now?" And then Cobb was just like, and then oh yeah, I remember for the longest time I didn't know why we were not recording the podcast, and then Cobb just reminded me once that the PC gone. Okay, this
Rip.
makes sense.
But now we're back. Now Jith has OP laptop
back.
and device
Mhm.
and all this garbage. So
I have a docking station, which is OP.
Yeah.
So yeah,
So,
we're good.
hopefully we can expect more regular episodes.
Yeah, there's no need to worry. I say that now, but yeah, as soon as I said it, I was like, I shouldn't give people these assurances. Pranay,
Yes.
I didn't forget about you.
Yes.
Say something obvious for us.
My obvious fact is that humans are practically 99% genetically same.
But
That's a good fact, honestly.
to each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, to each other,
Yeah.
to any human in general. Yeah.
Yeah, we're like 90 or something percent similar to a banana. I'm pretty sure something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
Can you
isn't
imagine
most DNA
someone-
just like
Someone's DNA gets like mutated 10% and they just become a banana.
Well, they probably just die. But yeah. You just give birth to a banana.
Yeah, like what if a banana just forms inside the uterus?
Banana Man?
But you know what?
Okay.
This brings
This
me.
sounds like a good
This
transition.
brings me to medical questions to come.
Questions with Cobb.
Because one of my questions, I have a couple of questions that I've gotten. I've forgotten most of them, but I remember 2 of them.
What
One of my
happens if
questions is,
banana
what are
forms
the
in
some of-
uterus?
What are some of the weirdest human mutations, or you know what, any genetic mutation in animals that you know of?
I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know what I would consider like weirdest. I guess like the ones that I'm most familiar with or the most. I don't even know if these are most common, but like some people have like 6 fingers, 6 toes.
Hrithik Roshan.
What?
Yeah, and actually, a lot of people in India I know have multiple.
Yeah, because
He's a
six
Bollywood actor.
6 fingers is like the default, and then you turn it off.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
it like
that's-
forms as
Wait, what?
It like forms as 6, and then you get rid of one of them, something like that. What the heck was that? Okay, I don't know. Okay, well, whatever. And then
It was a Vel'Koz
it
skew.
did. It sounded
It's a,
like
it's a stray Vel'Koz
Yeah.
I did not hear anything. What the hell?
I don't know.
Maybe it was on your end.
It came from me.
I guess so.
Brené's like, look behind you, Cobb.
Another one is like the webbing in between your fingers, like at the very base of your fingers and toes.
Oh.
Some people
yeah.
have that going all the way up to their second knuckle, so they're like webbed.
Ah,
It's like
Second-
webbed feet, webbed hands.
Interesting.
I don't like that.
Okay.
That's remnant of aquatic nature.
you can get that removed though, right?
Yeah,
That's what
you
those
can
are
get that
called.
removed.
Second knuckles.
Most people do, right?
Yeah, most people do, but some people don't.
Do you swim better if you have?
Of
Yeah,
course
they're
we'll
just
swim
like, I
better.
will be an Olympic swimmer now.
But do you
Middle
compete in
Phelps.
the Paralympics or do you compete in the Olympics?
Now that's the real
don't think-
question.
I mean, is that really
I don't
a
think you're like
disability?
disabled.
No, I think you still probably compete in the regular
I
Olympics.
think we should make a new Olympics where you're like enabled, bro.
but there's
Right? Like these people with their like special abilities, bro.
Just like the Super Olympics.
Freaking Aquaman
Yeah,
shows up.
actually.
Yeah, they should make an
What would
Olympics.
be like the opposite of para?
Like they should make an Olympics where like instead of like you're trying to like take drugs without getting caught, like you just like juice yourself
Take
up,
as
like
much-
just like maximum capacity. Like you win or you die or both. Like it is just how much forms can we get out of the human body?
You win or
I'll
you
get a
die.
lot of views.
Yeah, probably.
Why is it just win or die?
I mean, you just gotta like juice them up, like fucking replace your legs with like those like fucking cyborg legs, just everything.
I'm saying, dude, this would be a successful thing.
I would watch
Can we
it.
copyright this?
I would watch
should.
it, man.
Yeah.
This enabled Super Olympics idea.
I mean,
We
like, we're
should.
basically
We should.
already going in that direction with like I don't know, like performance enhancing drugs and like whatever. Like, might as well just like pull out all the stops and just pretending instead of pretending like we're not doing it.
Yeah, go full send it.
Just have a special section for him, bro.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Some of the other ones, these aren't like super cool, or these aren't like super useful, but like some people have 2 different colored eyes.
Oh, that's dope, right?
Yeah.
No, I think that's cool.
Yeah, some people have like ombre kind of eyes.
I just like
one
that
eye
word.
just
Tom.
Mexican.
Let me ask you a follow-up question. Cobb, I have a follow-up question.
Yeah.
Can people get eye surgery to like replace their eye?
Depends what the problem is.
But like, does that happen? Like, where people get like a new set of
Not a
Eyes?
new set, but like repaired.
People ever just born
like their
without
current eyes repaired,
Yeah.
but they can't like get new eyes.
I mean, there's right now what people are doing, or what's trying to be done is like you grow human organs inside like an animal, and then you can like with their own like DNA, right?
Oh, so it's their
Yeah,
eyes.
so it's like their eyes, but like that's the theory, but I mean it's kind of worked, but not really with something as complex as an eye.
Oh, yeah, because they've done like what? For things
They've done
with pigs,
kidneys.
right? Yeah, kidneys with pigs.
Yeah. Yeah.
cool.
Another one is like some people, at the very base of the ear, like right behind the base of the ear, there's a little hole. For some people, and that's the gill slot. Like that is the gills of a fish that close up in mammals, but some people it doesn't close up, so it's the remains of a gill. There's
So
one
can
for
they
you,
breathe
PJ.
underwater?
They cannot breathe underwater.
If you've watched The Boys, it's like the deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like
what
that.
does the hole like? Can water go into it? Like what?
No, it's just like a very superficial hole.
Yeah.
Like- Like obviously we evolved from fish, right? So all that stuff still is like genetic remnants.
damn. I didn't know we evolved from fish, Loki.
What if I wanted to be like a fish dude? Like, could I like return to fish?
Return to Fish. Sounds
Yeah.
like the name of a movie.
It sounds like that. What is that really horrendous book series where people keep transforming? That we're talking
Animorphs.
about?
Oh fuck! What was it called? Huh?
Animorphs.
Oh, Animorphs.
Animorphs.
Yeah, I love.
like the beaver one.
Dude, I never actually read those books. I would always
I
just
never
look at the
did too.
cover and it'd be like some
Exactly
dude slowly transforming into a rhesus monkey. I'll be like, no, thank you. Like, I don't know if I want to get into this right now.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'll read Percy Jackson again, like for the 8th time.
Yeah,
They're making a new Percy Jackson series.
dude, that series has been going on for too long, in my opinion.
Or Percy Jackson.
The first set of books, like, I legitimately liked, but like then they started getting to like Roman gods and like
I was like
Norse
waiting.
gods, and
When
I
are
was
we
like,
getting to Indian gods? Like,
no representation, bro?
yeah, I don't know. I do not know. All right, any other medical questions for Cobb?
Oh yeah, I did have another one about why eye bags form.
Oh, that's just like There's this connective tissue element that's like it's almost like elastic, right? And it just wears down over time, so your skin sags.
Like,
especially with
why does
muscles
it
that are
happen?
used.
Like, why does it happen when you don't sleep or you're like really tired or something like that?
Because you're overusing your eyes.
I see.
Like to keep your eyes open, to
So
move your eyeball around.
if you
you're
were
using all these
asleep
muscles.
with your eyes open, would you still get eye bags?
If you were asleep with your okay. Probably
These are the real medical questions.
Yeah.
probably, but not as bad as other people because you're not moving your eye like left, right, or rotating it or anything like that. But you'd still get some form.
What if you are rotating it?
Then yeah,
While you're sleeping.
Like you're
rotated.
possessed or something, you know?
I guess so. Then
Do people sleepwalk with their eyes open?
no.
They're like, I've seen some like crazy sleepwalking shit.
I didn't know there's a phenomenon that people like sleep with other people when they sleepwalk.
What,
What
they
do you
go
mean?
around and like they just like bang other people?
Yeah.
Like other people.
Okay, that sounds like an excuse. Like,
Yeah.
no, okay, but
Like, I was
what?
I was sleepwalking. I walked my way to like a different city. I found this chick I never met in real life, and I banged her sleepwalking. It's the craziest thing ever, right?
You're never gonna believe what happened.
Okay, but it's actually a thing. Like no cap.
Like,
Have
how?
you experienced this before?
What? No.
Can you speak from experience?
Like how? Like how?
Just look
would
it
you-
up.
How do you know this?
I saw it on some Reddit thread
Oh yeah,
where you see
That's-
anything. Like that's where you see anything.
That's true. Sleepwalking, sex.
Okay.
I think it's a real thing.
Okay, never mind. I just found a bunch of porn results. I gotta find something else.
Search like WebMD after. Search Cobb MD after.
Yeah,
Cobb MD.
Yeah, I've never heard of this, so I have no idea.
Oh, what is sexsomnia? Somnambulistic sexual behavior. Sexsomnia.
Boom. What does it say?
Sexsomnia.
Sexual behavior during sleep automatism can vary from explicit sexual vocalizations to violent masturbation to complete sexual acts.
What does violent masturbation mean?
What the hell?
Or just regular masturbation, but more violent.
Jesus Christ, man. A recent case in England is reported where the defendant was acquitted on 3 charges of rape on the basis of automatism due to somnambulistic sexual behavior. I don't know, man.
This kind of sounds like an excuse that people.
That's kind of sus.
The thread I read was like this woman that had it, and she was running around doing this.
Well,
Which I mean,
That's
it's still
pretty
standard,
sus.
but like it's still
That's still
but
pretty
like
sus.
according to the internet, only 94 cases have been ever documented. And the first case was only reported in 1986. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either. I read about it on a Reddit thread. I'm not saying it's like 100% true.
You are an
Okay.
expert on this, and everything you say will be held against you in the court of law.
Thanks, Renee. I really needed that.
Very good. I'm glad I could give it to you.
Thanks for the
dear.
warning. Maybe this is real, but like, I don't know. Maybe it's just
okay.
extremely rare or something.
Yeah, maybe it's like a shiny Pokemon.
Okay.
It's like the opposite of a
Gotta
shiny
catch 'em all.
Pokemon. Yeah.
I mean, it is a pretty effective way of going about it. Don't you think?
Yeah.
And
Apparently,
Smith
triggers
versus
may
State of
include
Georgia. Yeah, what?
stress or anxiety, depression, sleep deprivation, drinking alcohol. Wow. Those sound like things I do.
Hey, no, I'm coming over for a sleepover. On my way.
According to
What's happening, Colin?
Smith versus State of Georgia, a person who commits an act during unconsciousness or sleep has not committed a voluntary act and is not criminally responsible for the act.
Damn.
How would they be able to tell if he was sleeping? You just
So you're
close your
telling
eyes.
me if I fall asleep at the wheel, I'm not liable for anything that happens afterwards?
I'm pretty sure.
That's
Yeah, I'm not sure what
That's
this
kinda
is.
No,
Yes,
you
yeah,
probably
I don't know
are.
that.
But if you're in your bed and then you sleepwalk and then start driving your car,
You're not responsible.
then you're fine. I have no idea. We're not giving any like legal advice. Like if you go and try this, like
We're not lawyers.
liable.
I don't know, man.
So yeah, that's our legal team morning. We don't have a legal team. It's just Cobb Googling things and me being opining on them. Isn't that how we worked out the whole copyright thing on the website that died on my PC?
yeah.
Rip. That was such a good website too.
I mean, I can remake it. It wasn't too difficult. But...
We should.
Oh, that was stored on your PC, Rip.
Yeah, I told you this for day.
Damn it, Rip. I know you did, Rip.
We should remake it. We should do this.
It'll take some time. It was a good website.
We should do it, Jit.
Never published, but a good website.
We had the ability to publish it. Your PC committed seppuku. We were right about to do it too.
We were actually in that phase.
Yeah.
He was about to click the button and it just killed itself.
It was just like, no, we can't have this.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
I've never heard Noah say that. I feel like Lamont says that a lot, Noah. Do you know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
probably.
Yeah.
Well, Jit, you recently had a few adventures.
This is true. Was it this last weekend? It was this last weekend. I had gone to Los Angeles, the city of angels. I don't know why it is called that, honestly. There's a lot of crime. I feel like,
Probably something to do with the fact that it's called Los Angeles.
yeah, just a lot of murder, maybe.
Have you ever heard someone say Los Angeles? And pronounce it like that?
No.
Sounds like a pasta, honestly.
Oh no, that's what it's from. It's from Inception. In Inception, in the final flight, when they're landing, they're just like, "We'll be landing in Los Angeles shortly," and then okay, fine, never mind.
Okay.
It's just I just remembered where it came from.
Brain's
It was
brain
in my
is moving
mind.
faster than
Then the speed
his
of
mouth.
light.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh okay, foreshadowing.
Oh,
Okay.
foreshadow. Okay. Anyways, Los Angeles. This time it was like largely Disneyland. Got to experience all of the new updates. Cobb, you would really like this.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you've been to Disneyland recently.
I've only been to Disney World. I don't think I've ever been to Disneyland.
Okay, you need to go to Disneyland because they have an Avengers campus now. So like, it is properly like they have like Pym, like a Hank Pym like restaurant kind of theme thing and like drinks and all that stuff. Like
Just
cool like drinks like with like pop rocks in it or something. Like the drink is literally like on like fire. I don't know. And then
Very
they
nice.
changed Tower of Terror to like a Guardians of the Galaxy ride.
Oh yeah, people were super angry about that. I heard about that because isn't
Yeah, but
Tower of
actually-
Terror, like iconic? But
It is iconic, but the Guardians ride was actually pretty good. So, you know, no complaints here. Although I hate the kind of ride that drops you up and down. Then they have like a whole Doctor Strange area with like the little broken symbol thing. Do you know what I'm talking about? I forgot what it's called. It's like looks like half a globe. I don't know how to explain it. I also saw a guy who's like playing Doctor Strange. He looked like a lot like Benedict Cumberbatch. It was kind of impressive how well they find these people.
did you pull out the cards and do magic for him?
Actually, that would have been such a Chad move.
Explain this, magic man.
You can't.
I like it funny.
Because it is sorcery, witchcraft.
Yeah, and there's Spider-Man, Iron Man. I don't know. I think Cobb would like absolutely lose his mind.
Yeah, I've never been, but it sounds cool.
Yeah, we'll go after we all graduate.
We should.
So we
Isn't that
say.
what we said the last time we graduated?
You okay?
Okay, that's the one.
Yeah.
Can we get into this again?
We talked about this before.
Jith is gonna. This is not safe for Jith. This is not safe.
Pranay,
We talked about this so many times before.
I don't care. Pranay, say it again.
Okay. Basically, Jith and I planned this all out. Nobody said that. People said they would come.
No,
Nobody
no,
came.
no. I said I would not go to this. Like I was
I
very.
also said I wasn't
Yeah,
going.
we both said we were not coming.
People
We
said they'd think about it, but no one did it.
I did think about it, and I said no.
Yeah, we said we would do it after college. That's what I said, at least in the chat. I remember this.
Y'all are a bunch of hoes. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Y'all are literally just hoeing around, but that's all good.
Jith, would you like to rethink that statement?
Oh, nah, bro. It's proper right here. It's proper. That's all.
I was on board. My mother was like, you guys could do it.
Ride or die with Bray right here.
Yeah, well, we said we'd do it after college. I'm good for after college, but not after high school.
So Renee and I just went to Six Flags instead.
Yeah, that's true.
That was fun though.
It was fun, yeah. You lost your baseball cap and you found it.
Oh
You
yeah.
ever told that story? Do you guys know that story?
What?
think
He
Jith
lost
has
his
told
hat and
us,
he
yeah.
found it. That doesn't sound like a
no,
We
story.
went on that ride. What ride was it?
It was like the one where it's like, you know, the one where you sit in a chair and you basically spin around in a circle?
Oh, and it takes you up into the
It-
sky, and then
it
like
takes
you
you
go
up
on like
into
a
the
big
sky really
circle.
high.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
And so
I-
he was on that. It's like, there's one at the state fair for sure.
yeah, I don't know what it's called. I know what it looks like.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't
Yeah.
know what it's called.
Basically, we went on that, and Jith's baseball clap just flew off when we were all the way really high up.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
Jith must have been torn up about this.
yeah, so he was very torn up when we came down. And so he's like, I'm going to go find it. And I don't know how you figured it out. It was on top of, I think you saw it fall.
I saw it
was on
fall,
top.
yeah.
Yeah. It was basically on top of one of the,
Restaurants.
yeah, and
Like
then
roofs.
he went to the restaurant and they like let him climb
Go to the
up.
roof.
Or someone climbed up.
No, they wouldn't let me climb up. They
Right.
okay. I was like, will we get the hat? And they're like, I'll come at like the end of the day or like some other shit. And I was like, look, if it goes down like this, I'm not getting the hat. So what I did instead, I was like, this hat, you know, I gave it like a really like sob story about it. I was like, my grandmother gave me this hat, and you know, it's like the most sentimental thing. Like it was absolutely not true, but I gave them like a really sad story because at first they said they basically wouldn't do it, and then they went, and then they got a ladder, and then some guy went up and got it for me,
You say thank you, kind sir.
and then I was like, thank you. And I think this entire time Nate left, he got some water.
Oh yeah, my stomach wasn't feeling good, so I was just sitting there playing.
No, maybe it's
Oh,
because you
right.
went
What is that?
and
Oh,
spun
yeah,
around
yeah,
up
you
high
were
in
just
the
on
air.
that.
I was playing
Yeah.
Geometry Dash,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
and I remember because this was the summer that I beat fucking that one level that I've been
Oh,
trying to
yeah.
beat for 4 years.
I know. Which one was it? It wasn't the originally like
Starts with the
very
C,
hard
starts with
level.
the C.
It was the one after that. It started with the C, right?
Yeah, it's a club step.
Club Step did. Oh my god. That beat goes hard.
It does, yeah.
Anyways. Tangent over. Back to Disney. Avengers Campus. And then now they have a whole Cars thing too. Like all the scenes from Cars. They have like Mater. They have like the 5 cones. They have like the Flo's V8 Cafe. They have all the things from Cars. I don't know. They just did a lot of updates. It's very nice. We should all go.
What do you guys think of the Cars like franchise?
I like the first one. Not so much
First
after
one's a
that.
classic, dude. First one's so good. I don't know. What do you think?
What do you
Noah?
think, Noah?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't watch the third one. I mean, the second one was just like weird. The first one, I thought it was kind of mid, to be honest.
No, the first one's
When
so good.
I watched the second one, I was like, yeah, this one's cool. Like I didn't think too much into it. You know, I was like, it's a story about cars. I don't give a shit if it's like unrealistic or whatever the fuck.
That's the correct mindset right there.
The third one, he becomes Doc Hudson and he hands the reins to some girl car.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's just kind of okay.
Well, I'm just giving you the
I
summary.
thought that was the fourth one.
There's a fourth one?
There's
Well, I
a
don't know
fourth
what that
Cars.
Wait, never
Lot
mind.
of
I don't
cars.
know. I don't know. There are a lot of cars. Yes.
Yeah.
There are many cars.
Hyundai, Honda, Mercedes.
Yeah, the
Why am I-
second one was kind of weird with the spy stuff, but
Yeah, the thing I
Oh,
don't like
yeah.
about the second one was like that they chose to make the main character like Tow Mater, who was just a dumbass. He's fine as a side character, but not as a main.
It's good to see Joey get some screen time though.
James Bonded it in the end, though.
Oh, that's true. Isn't he the hero or something at the end? Yeah.
I mean, he is the hero. But
I mean, yeah, that is the point of the
but
movie.
he just like
I don't remember
like,
Cars 2. I only remember Cars 1 because that's the best out of all the Cars movies. And that's a fact.
I mean, I'm not going to disagree with you there. I just think the franchise as a whole is like kind of mid.
I agree with that assessment.
Yeah,
I think they should have stopped after the first one.
It's Disney level, which is like good in general, but Disney has some other.
They just like
things.
making sequels. Like, do you know there's a sequel to like Aladdin?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
When?
What?
Oh, actually, I did know this. I remember this.
There's like,
Yeah.
there's like
In
3
Pixar in
sequels to
elementary
Aladdin.
school, we would
There's
watch
2.
a bunch of.
I know there's like 3 Lion Kings.
There are, yeah.
Mhm.
There's like Scar's son, Scar's like fucking
Grandson,
bunch of
like
things. Grandson.
I think I just remember for like the 3rd Aladdin movie, they brought back Robin Williams. Like they didn't have him for number 2, I think.
What the fuck?
Which like
So
probably
stupid.
like gives you an idea of like the quality of those movies.
No, they're not good. First Aladdin movie is a masterpiece, but the first one of most of the Disney movies are like masterpieces. I can't think of anyone where it's like the second one was the better movie.
Oh, I feel like they're
Ooh.
not better, but really good.
Oh, Brother
there has
Bear.
to be one.
Brother Bear.
I did not know there was a brother.
There's a second Brother Bear.
Oh,
Yeah, the Brother Bear 2 was decent. I don't think it was bad.
I remember Brother Bear, but I never saw.
I don't remember it either.
Okay.
I know like of it, but I don't.
Bro, I will say, and Clem and I have talked about this a little. Ice Age 2 compared to Ice Age 1 is just complete. Ice Age 1 is so good. I watched it last summer for some reason. Oh, not last summer. It's just when I got access to Disney Plus. I just went on a binge of watching all of the Disney things. But Ice Age 1 is so good compared to the others. Like,
You know what was a good like kids animated movie that I feel like is not talked about much is Surf's Up. I don't know if you've seen that one.
I love Surf's Up.
Dude, it's
I've
so
never
good.
seen that. I don't
The
know.
You've never seen
penguins,
Surf's- yeah.
and the surfing.
And then there's a
Yeah.
chicken dude. There's a chicken dude,
Fantastic.
right?
Yeah, Joe Chicken.
He has like the blonde hair, bro.
Yeah.
He's a
yeah.
special- he's like
literally
that-
a surfer dude.
He's like that breed of penguin.
Yeah, he's like a macro penguin. I think that's what they're called.
Macro
like
penguin.
macaroni. Like macaroni penguin. I
I
think.
thought you was like.
Wait, you haven't seen this, Pranay?
Like
not,
mackerel.
Like it honestly feels like the kind of movie that would be like up your
This
alley.
is like right in Pranay's wheelhouse.
yeah,
Yeah.
we should watch that movie. I would watch that movie like because I don't. It didn't feel like a super like kiddie movie. It was
It felt good, It was like it was a
Yeah.
nice middle point. And I mean, they're surfers. Like, what's not to like?
it's a very
dude.
like early 2000s just sort of movie.
What's up?
Jith goes to LA once.
Coming back.
What's up, boys?
Gonna catch some
We
waves,
vibing,
bro.
bro. Hit that. I don't know any. I'm out of surfing lingo.
I'm out too. I have no idea what the fuck they say.
Yeah, they just like. Did you hit like a reef? I don't know. I don't know what they talk about.
Okay, rate what's your top 5 animated Disney movies. I
That's
don't
like
know
a
if we've ever
lot.
done
Five.
this.
Do like 3.
Ooh.
Okay, 3, fine.
I forgot.
Top 3.
Wait. Are we saying Disney, strictly Disney, or like Pixar included?
Pixar included.
Is,
Pixar included.
Toy Story is somewhere here for.
Is the Lego movie part of that?
No, I'm
Is it
talking.
Disney?
I don't know.
Is it
Like
Disney?
class-
I don't know.
more classic, like,
more of the
childhood
classics.
animated.
Yeah, I mean more of the classics.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
I would
like-
also consider Moana and like Encanto because it's like
I mean, so
I
like
don't
when
know,
you say
it's like-
classic, like
of
what do you
the
mean? Like
classic
not
type.
just
the classic types. Yeah,
like is Incredibles included there?
yeah,
Yes.
yes, for sure.
Ooh,
Ooh.
shit.
Because okay, so I know for sure one of them. What the fuck? I was just about to say it. I just forgot.
Okay.
What the hell?
Do we have to say
Ratatouille
them?
is there. Ratatouille for me is definitely there.
Okay, just come up with your ordering and then give it.
Okay, fine.
Does it have to be in order, or is it like just top 3 in any order?
You can do either, I guess.
either,
Oh,
if you-
fuck, there's so. How am I supposed to? Jeez. Why did you make me pick 3, man? 5 is. I'm gonna do 5.
Okay.
Today's like, fuck the rules, fuck the government. 5.
All right, PJ, what's your 5?
Yeah.
Okay, this one is I haven't had time to think about order yet.
You don't need order.
But Incredibles 1, Incredibles 2, Ratatouille.
Who was the bad guy of Incredibles 2? It was that mole man, right?
It's the lady.
Screenslaver.
No, it's the lady. Screenslaver.
Greenslaver.
Oh yeah.
It was like set to be the mole man. Like that's kind of what they ended Incredibles one on.
yeah,
But then they
like,
were
he was
like,
just-
obviously,
yeah.
nah.
Yeah,
They addressed it really quick
yeah.
at the beginning, and then they're like,
I remember now.
Onward.
Is that's the Chris Pratt, Tom Holland one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so good. Holy shit. I remember I watched it, I got sick, and Anushka then was just like, here's the Disney Plus. Because I couldn't go in person to see me, right? I was just sitting at home doing work. And she was just like, here's the Disney Plus. And I just watched so much that day. And then it's hard to decide between, I think Monsters University actually.
I'll be
No
honest, I
Toy
thought
Story in
Incredibles 2 was
there?
kind of mid.
I don't know. Toy Story is so
Renee's
good,
like,
dude,
I
but-
need 15.
I need. Oh, God damn it. God
Renee's like, I'm
damn
doing
it.
15. Whatever, I'm doing 15.
Toy Story is there. It's somehow in there. You just squish it in. Squish it in. Toy Story 1. What was Toy Story 2 again? Was this for the...
This is the one where like the prospector was the bad guy.
Oh,
Like they
okay,
went to
not
the
Toy Story
to, like
2.
they got Jesse and the horse. Was the
Okay,
horse's name?
I like 1, 3, and 4.
1, 3, and 4. Okay.
Horse's name is Bullseye.
Bullseye. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
What
All
was
right.
the fourth one was with the new girl, right?
I
The little
have
girl.
my 3.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, what's your 3, Jith? Aladdin.
My 3 in no particular order. Do you want to just guess them, Cobb?
Yeah, I bet you. Well, I know Aladdin's in there. Probably
Yeah, it
Incredibles is in there. Toy Story?
No. I've never really cared for Toy Story. And I like Incredibles, but not like that much. My 3 is Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, The Lion King.
I see.
Okay.
That's like those 3 are just like so good. Always.
Yeah. I'll do my 5, I guess. I'll stick with PJ.
Okay, I'm gonna find 2 more. Whatever.
Okay. Lion King, Incredibles 1, Toy Story, Ratatouille, Up.
Nice. What about you, Han?
For me, man, tough.
Okay, while Heian thinks, guess what their highest grossing films are. I have the list up here.
Just Disney animated?
It's Disney animated. Any
Cinderella?
studio. It is not on the top 10.
Oh, Snow
actually.
White. Snow White.
No
Also
way.
not on the top 10.
No,
No
way,
way.
no
Oh
way.
wait, these came out way too early
Yeah.
for them
Yeah.
to be high grossing.
Inflation is a
It's
bitch.
gotta be Frozen.
Frozen. was one of them.
Frozen 1 is third.
Frozen 2.
Is second.
Yeah.
Okay.
now
Lion
we just
King's
gotta
pretty
figure out
high
what's first.
grossing too, right?
The recent Lion King is the first. Yes.
Yeah.
What do you mean the recent Lion
Like
King?
the
Like
live
the live
action, not
action
like
remake?
like a live action kind
The
of.
one the redo that they made.
The one with like the
It looks like real
the-
animals.
looks like
Yeah.
real animals
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
the highest grossing.
Yeah.
What the? That was so bad.
I mean, to be fair, the 1994 one is ninth, which is I think pretty good because I don't
I
think
think
they're
that
adjusting.
says something.
I don't think they're adjusting for inflation or anything. I don't know.
But I think the original 1994 one being 9th says a lot. I think
yeah,
that's
so
impressive.
the order is Lion King, Frozen
Cars?
2, Frozen,
Cars?
Incredibles 2.
Can we guess?
Okay, well no, there's no Cars. You can keep
I mean, it's gotta be all the
Yeah.
most recent ones, right? Because that's what it's. If it's
Wait,
not
what is
adjusting for
this?
inflation, it's gotta be like Toy Story 4, Toy Story 3,
Toy Story 4 is 5, Toy Story 3 is 6,
the Dory one.
Dory is 7th, yes.
I don't know. What are some recent, like Moana?
Moana's not there now.
Oh, what? Oh, I guess that was at the time Disney Plus was there. So I
Wait,
guess,
what is this?
What did you look at the list?
No, so I'm looking at like a list of all of Disney's theatrical like animations, right?
Yeah.
And so you have like all the movies, you know, like Brave, Wreck-It Ralph, you know,
Yeah.
Big Hero 6, everything, right?
Yeah.
That they've ever made. And then there's something called Arjun the Warrior Prince.
What the fuck?
I'm
Oh,
pretty sure
wait.
that was like probably like
It came out in 2012.
What
And
the fuck is this? Yeah, what is this? What the fuck?
why have I never heard about this?
What?
Is this
the hell?
I
Disney?
assume it only came out in India.
Wait, this is like literally about like the Mahabharata stuff, dude.
Yeah, like about Beam and like, and you have Krishna, Lord Shiva,
Yeah, what is
Draupadi,
this shit? What the hell?
Duryodhana, Yudhishthira. Like it's
Yeah.
Bhishma. Like it's literally Mahabharata.
I mean, it says it's loosely taken from the ancient.
Yeah, not loosely. Like the characters are literally. Like, what do you mean loosely?
Okay, that's what it says in the plot. In Wikipedia.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I expect it's like they did to that what they did with like all the European fairy tales with like Cinderella and like Snow White.
Isn't Lion King also based on like a African tale too, right?
I thought Lion King was basically
Why have
just
I never
Hamlet.
heard about this?
Oh, it was
Ocampo.
only released in India.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah. They didn't release, like, they didn't even push it at all in the US.
Wait, it's on
I see.
Netflix.
Wait, what?
In India?
Okay, well, you
No,
know
like
what?
here. I'm watching it right now.
Have I guys told you how OP Netflix in India is, man?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
Netflix
just
in
an-
India is cracked out of its mind.
correct.
You can just use a VPN to get it in there.
Guys, be right back. I'm watching this movie. It's an hour and a half.
Holy shit, I see it here too.
Okay.
The fuck?
Oh, interesting.
Oh, it's in Hindi.
Oh yeah, I would expect so. It's released in India.
I mean, there could be many different languages.
Yeah, but
The animation's a bit interesting though. It's like a mixture of like fucking live action and animation.
it's a mixture of both.
It's more non-live than live, but
Oh, it's like the thing
way-
where like the characters are animated.
the way
by,
the way the character models move are really weird.
is it one of those things where it's like the background and the scenery is all real, but the characters are animated?
To an extent. The background looks more realistic than the characters, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, this is
Just
like
left.
really bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's kind
rip.
of bad. It's kind of
This could have been so good though. Oh,
If only they cast
God.
it.
Right.
If
If only they cast
it.
Jith, yeah.
Yeah.
God
Oh
damn
wait, how
it.
could I fucking forget Soul in my top 5 too?
Oh, Soul was really good.
What about Inside Out?
Fuck, I
You're
also
Inside
really liked Inside Out. Holy shit. God
What
damn
about
it.
Big Hero 6?
I'm extending my Big Hero 6 is actually not on my I don't consider it same level as the other ones I mentioned.
Finding Nemo?
Damn, that's just more like a classic, you know? It's just
I'm a
also
sucker
so
for the
good.
classics. I
It's
also don't know
also
why
so fucking
you
good.
put Monsters University higher than Monsters Inc.
That's
See,
true.
I watched both recently, and I just feel like I connected more with Monsters University.
Well, maybe that's
That's because
you're
you're
in
in
college.
university.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm making the list now. You know, if I was a kid making the list, maybe it'd be different.
Maybe once he starts working at a
Monsters
company.
University wouldn't have existed.
Okay, well, what if I traveled to the future, figured it out, and then went back?
I feel like if you're
Okay,
traveling
let's
to the
just
future,
stop
you
there,
have better
okay.
things to do.
This is just a dumb conversation.
I was a kid. What else would I have to do?
Oh
Come
my
find
God.
me, and we would be
Go,
best friends.
go to the future,
And
watch Monsters University,
we would
go
solve
back
world hunger.
Very
with the
good.
power of Monsters University.
We would stop foreign aid.
Rip.
See, my top 3.
You can do top 5.
They should redo this Arjun Mahabharata movie and just make the animation like so much better and then release it. Like I would be.
Well, why don't you do it then, big guy?
Do you want
Huh?
it? I know where you live.
Yeah, I know you do. what
Tread
does this
carefully.
imply? Well, you're gonna come over to my house and beat me up?
Bet.
You can't, bro. You're too scared of my dog.
That's true. That I ain't scared of no dogs, bro.
My top 3 Disney movies would probably be Incredibles, obviously. I'd say
Bambi.
Wall-E
Okay.
and Zootopia.
I knew Noah picked Zootopia. I just
Dude,
want
I'm a sucker for Zootopia.
I
man.
know Noah likes that shit, dude.
Yeah, he likes it.
Noah's
I
into
know Renee
that.
just like echoes like what this is saying.
That's what we do out here.
That's what
Ain't
we
that right,
do,
Renee?
you know? We do
Exactly.
that. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, we say.
Yeah.
Look, man, I'm just like a sucker for those like odd couple pairings.
Like me and Pranay.
No, you guys are like not at all an odd couple. It's incredibly obvious, in fact. You guys are basically the same person.
I just found a horror movie on Netflix with no title.
That's hype. Wait, how? What do you search? Nothing?
I just found it. I didn't search it. I just found it. I don't know how.
What's it called?
Okay, well, I really
I
actually,
told you it's not called anything.
I actually don't know how to tell you, like how to show you.
Oh, the
what this is.
Spectacular Spider-Man is on Netflix?
It is, yeah.
Oh my. This
Yeah,
series
yeah,
is so good.
I was actually talking about this with Anushka the other day. Netflix, I feel like for the longest time has been like kind of in the low. You know, I've been with my Disney Plus, with the Amazon Prime, with the Hulu, and then not the HBO Max. And now all of a sudden, Netflix is popping like a bunch of different really cool things.
Good for Netflix.
Okay. Do we have everyone's list?
Yeah, everybody said their list except Noah.
Is
I
there
mean,
any movie
Noah
that
said-
is in
yeah,
everyone's
everybody
list?
No.
Incredibles.
Incredibles is everyone except
If we expand mine to 5, it'll be in my list. My list of 3, though, it's not in it.
Yep.
Wait, but
Yeah.
did you do 5 or 3, Noah?
I did 3.
Okay. We'll be uniform and do 5.
If I went to 5, then I would probably add on Ratatouille. For my 5th.
Oh, Pranay, was Ratatouille in yours?
Yeah, it was.
Everybody except Jith has Ratatouille, I think. Then
Damn, what would be my 5th?
Toy Story.
Cub, you're
Yeah,
a
I
real
just
fan
don't
of
know
Toy
which-
Story. Pushing
I
Toy
don't know
Story
which
onto
Toy
anybody.
Story though. Like, not one, honestly. But I don't know whether to pick like 2, 3. I feel like 4 gets a lot of flack, but I honestly kind of liked 4.
Yeah, the animation, like you can. It's
insane.
obviously no. I think it's new tier. Like I saw like something that was analyzing the animation of that thing, and you can tell like it's crisp as fuck. It's like just next level shit. I don't know.
I guess if I had to choose, I'd probably go with number 2, Toy Story 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. If I'm adding to it, it's The Incredibles and Finding Nemo.
I mean, yeah, Incredibles is just such a good movie.
Actually, no. It's Incredibles and Cars.
Cars
Ciao.
over Finding Nemo? I don't know about that.
Nah, Cars, like
I don't know about
I
that.
loved Cars as a kid. Like I would run around. I'd be that kid. I'd be like running around. I'd be like, ka-chow.
Your mom, like, what do you want to be?
Did
I want to be a car when I grow up.
Do you guys ever remember when we used to ride bikes? Cal was very obsessed with Dynaco. So whenever we used to ride
Yeah,
bikes,
Dinoco, let's go.
back in the day, he would like his strategy would be to like get in front of you and be like Dynaco, let's go. And then to this day, Sid and I, whatever we're like riding bikes and Cal somewhere in the vicinity, we always like do the same shit.
I remember this actually.
Yeah.
You guys saying this, I was like, what are they?
Dinoco, let's go.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I feel like Disney's like kind of like Pixar definitely. I feel like it's kind of fallen off, but like Disney,
I mean, Disney's kind of diversified.
yeah, that's true. I mean, maybe it's just I'm not in like the demographic anymore. But like I can still enjoy movies like Ratatouille, and like Incredibles. But I don't know. Like Incredibles 2, I thought was kind of mid, to be honest.
So is Onward really not on any of you guys' list?
No, I saw Onward. I thought it was kind of mid too.
Really? Holy shit!
Yeah.
That thing was amazing when I watched it.
I mean, it was good.
Maybe it's because
but-
you were sick and your brain was just like mildly impaired.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
you got
watched
like
it
some
again.
dopamine hits, and it was
I've
like, this is the
watched it
greatest
again.
thing.
Too. Oh my god.
But I don't know.
Okay.
It doesn't quite hit for me.
I'll hit for you. I don't know why I
Sure.
said that.
Yeah,
I'll
that
hit
doesn't.
you.
That's not even sexual or like. That's not even an innuendo.
I'll go to
It's
bat
just-
for you, Noah. That's kind. That's friendship.
Sure. Let's just move on.
We went on a very long Disney tangent thanks to Brene. That's such an anime moment. We went on a long tangent thanks to Brene, and Brene just like,
Okay.
no?
Yeah, I heard it. I heard it, Jid.
Did anyone else not hear it?
I heard this.
Yeah. Moving on. How is the summer going?
Pretty good.
Yes.
It is hot.
Mine is
consistently.
has been very, very busy.
Do you want to
I can
expand on that?
Yeah, basically my days have become very routine. I wake up at 6 because I have to get into work before, like a decent time before markets open. So I wake up at 6, I make breakfast / make lunch, and then I eat breakfast when I get into the office, and then I do all the work stuff. I eat lunch, I do more work stuff. I leave around like 5 to 5:30 range. I used to work out. Now I have not been working out because I've decided it's impossible to do everything else. But I come back. If I work out, either I work out and shower and then make dinner. And then at the very end, I try to like, if it's not a Friday or Thursday, I'll try to do some GRE prep / senior thesis work. And then I'll sleep and I repeat it again. So it's become very mundane. But I've been trying to visit a new coffee shop just to work in each Saturday. So that is something.
That's fun. Keep it interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Texas has just been hot. Ever
100
since
degrees.
Cobb came back. I mean, we were always in Texas. Like,
Dallas.
Yeah,
PJ, when
Dallas
do you
has
come
been hot.
back?
July 30th or August 1st. I forgot.
how long are you
Yes.
going to be here for?
Till the 23rd.
Oh, so for
you're
like a
here for
good
long
like
time, yeah.
few weeks.
Oh yeah, decent time. Yeah.
We should do an
Yeah.
escape room.
Well,
Yeah. Well, this I just
It's been a long
okay.
time since we've done one.
Yeah. I thought a cool concept for an escape room would be like you're in a parking garage. I don't know. I think it could be fun.
Then you must escape.
I only say this because the other day, like I was trying to leave a parking garage and like the door was like closed. Like they had like, there's literally a drop down door that had closed. And I thought I was locked in a parking garage. It was kind of scary, honestly.
Once you get out, you just open the gate.
I just ran up to the door and the door opened and I was like, thank God.
Okay. So it's just motion activated.
Yeah. I mean, if you make an escape room, I don't think you should have a motion activated door to leave. but-
Remember when we did our first escape room and like the lights were off and it took us like half an hour to figure out you could turn on the lights?
Well, we just worked with that stupid lamp.
Yeah, we had that like fucking flashlight and that lamp.
the UV flashlight.
Yeah. We're actually dumb.
We just wanted hard mode.
It made it more fun.
Exactly.
Remember Sock, the guy?
Oh yeah, he was alright.
watching
He was
us.
like,
Yeah,
I
son.
remember when
good
we
fella.
asked him, like, yo, can we turn on the lights? He's like, you're stupid. Yeah.
I will
Well, he didn't say
say,
you're stupid. but-
I will say that buying the shirt there, the breakout shirt, I've gotten so much usage out of that shirt. I've worn
I
it so
had to.
much.
I had
Yeah.
to, yeah.
I mean, it's a good shirt.
That was like a good investment.
It's a good $20 worth. It was.
Easily, I've gotten $20 worth out of that t-shirt. And we also got a nice picture out of it. So, you know,
yeah.
wholesome moment with the boys. So, Brene,
Yes,
I know you went to the city of New York recently.
I did.
Would you like to Please give us the hour by hour, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Minute by minute.
I will give you
Second?
second by second if you so desire. So basically, I was trying to plan this trip because we had a long weekend. I think it was Juneteenth. So I had asked my people at work. I was like, "Hey, I'm gonna leave Thursday morning. I'm probably going to get into New York, and you know what? I might go to the New York office and work at the New York office for the day." I was leaving at like 6 or 7 in the morning. So basically, I woke up. I missed the bus, and so I was like, "Fuck! I have to call a Lyft." So I went, and it was very early in the morning, man. So I was very tired. Then turns out my plane got delayed. And I was like, "Fuck! I did not have to take the Lyft." But you know what? It is what it is. We're here. So it got delayed, and then it got delayed another. It got delayed to 30 minutes. It got delayed another hour. And then it got delayed another hour again, and then it got canceled. And then they put me onto the next another flight. And so I ran all the way from one end of the terminal all the way to the other end of the terminal. At which point that plane got delayed another 30 minutes. And then after 30 minutes, they're just like, okay, everybody can board, right? So we all board and we sit on the plane for 40 minutes. At which point they say, okay, we're going to have to delay it another hour. So we would need everyone to get out of the plane. So then after having sat in the fucking plane, which is freezing my ass off for 40 minutes, we finally go back out. And they're like, okay, it's delayed an hour. And then eventually they say, we're just going to cancel it. So I've been through like fucking 5 delays, 2 flight cancellations. At this point, it's like 1 p.m. or so. And then they finally say, okay, here's another plane. We need everyone to speed. We're gonna take off within like 20 minutes. So basically, everyone who went to the other parts of the airport or left the airport to come back later in the day did not get onto that plane. Thankfully, I was sitting there because I had absolutely nothing to do. I was actually trying to work, but every time I opened my laptop and connected the VPN to work, they'd be like, board the plane now. And so it was very frustrating. But I finally got onto that plane. They delayed it another 30 minutes, but we eventually did take off. And the reason why all these delays happened is because it rained for 30 minutes in New York and in LaGuardia. So they had to keep on rescheduling flights. And it just like cascaded and just went to shit, basically. But that is this one of the most frustrating flight cancellations, delayed experience I've ever had. So that was that. The other days were it was actually a really nice New York trip. I visited a lot of the classic New York places you would visit. I had a lot of good food. There's this one taco place that was divine. It was better than Torchy's, unfortunately, because I cannot go there unless I go to New York now, but it was really, really good. Yeah, but I could go into more in depth if you want me to, but it's like a brief overview of everything.
You spent half the time talking about the plane trip and 0 time.
It was a horrible plane experience, man. I had woken up at like fucking 4, and I was there until like I was at the place at the airport in Pittsburgh alone until like 3.
What about the flight back?
Oh, the flight back is perfect. We eventually got there like 20 minutes earlier than we were supposed to.
Okay.
Pittsburgh. Somehow, I don't know how, but we did. But
good trip. Why did you go there in the first place? Just for fun?
Yeah, Anushka was there. It was also like a 1-year anniversary stuff, so we did that. I also just have a lot of friends doing internships in New York. Oh yeah, so my roommate Gabe, you guys know him.
Yeah, we do.
He listens to the podcast every now and then. So he's doing internship at Jane Street, which is a famous company in terms of they pay a lot for their interns and their salary, and the salaries for just employees. But the place I stayed with him basically over the course of my trip. The place he's staying at is in this hotel that all of the Jane Street interns stay at this hotel, and the rooms go from anywhere in the range of like $400 to $600 a night. and they just like practically bought out half the hotel for the entire summer for their interns. It was very nice. I will say.
Thank you, Jane Street. Please sponsor the podcast.
If they did, bro, we'd be rolling the cash. We wouldn't have to even do a job anymore.
Yeah, we'd be set for the rest of our lives.
Jane Street, this is your chance.
Well,
Well,
So, more about New York? Or are we good?
I will say we went to a restaurant once on Friday, and it was like a normal. It's called 1803. It's like a New Orleans type restaurant, which is actually, I figured out 1803 is the date of the Louisiana Purchase. I remember that for some reason from whatever U.S. history, and but it was like Cajun style food. And then like we got there, it was light outside, and then as soon as the sun set, all of a sudden a drag show just started in the middle of the restaurant. It was really funny because the people who were doing the show said if I paid them $100, they would do a lap dance on Gabe. And if I was a bit more rich, I would have actually paid the $100 to do that because he was looking so awkward in the place. It was actually amazing.
thanks for
Very
telling
good.
the beginnings of a potential story that did not happen.
You should have just paid the $100.
I did not have $100 in cash at the time.
Should have gone out and like found the $100, man.
It would have been. I honestly think he would have just like got up and left. Just left New York.
Left his job. You could have taken his job.
I could have.
Well, since we haven't recorded in so long, there's been a lot of good shows and movies that have come out recently.
This is true.
BJ,
This is true.
you have seen quite too many of them. Which one would you like?
I've seen all the ones that we've
What's your favorite? Which is the best one?
favorite the shows out of the shows.
Out of the stuff that we have listed here.
I mean, my favorite is probably Thor.
Thor? Have all you guys seen? I know Noah has, but Jith, have you seen?
No, but we can talk about it. I don't care.
Okay. Well, I like the ending in terms of like I like Thor's arc in general. No.
Yeah.
Right?
Singularity
Like
and stuff.
he's more of like a father figure now. He's kind of like
Does he have a
he's kind
kid?
of becoming
Kind of.
kind
He, like
of
adopt
yeah.
someone's
He
child.
adopts someone's child. And he's kind of becoming more into like Odin kind of
Yeah.
thing, you
Yeah.
know?
You know, that's his real
Which is,
life
I
kid.
think, well, that's what
BJ.
that's his real kid. Like, in the comics,
That's
too.
his daughter who plays the girl.
Oh shit! Really? That's
Yeah.
like I did not know that. That's actually
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah. Nepotism.
Do you want to know who the child is?
Nepotism. Jith?
What? I'm not gonna say. Just tell me. Fuck it.
Okay, it's the child of the villain, basically.
It's Child
Oh.
of Gore, the God
Yeah.
Butcher.
Sure.
That name is so sick, by the way.
It is.
The God Butcher. Anyway,
Honestly-
she's probably Singularity, I think.
Oh, really?
I think she's Singularity. I mean, you saw her reflection in the moon pool.
I did
Like,
see. Yeah.
She's Singularity. That's
I
what
don't
it
know,
looks
like,
I
like.
did
just-
not.
I'm kind of sick of like the villain's motivation just being like, I lost someone close to me, therefore I will commit genocide. Like, I don't know.
Well, the next movie is Black Panther, and that's like a cultural tribal war thing. So
Yeah.
that seems like there's a little bit more motivation there.
Black Panther, I'm really curious about because
You mean Black
I feel like
Panther
if they
2,
don't,
right?
yeah, if they don't handle it just like perfectly, it's gonna be fucked.
Yeah, I really don't know what they're gonna do.
Yeah,
Didn't they
I'm
release like a
just-
No.
teaser?
I don't know.
If you saw
I
it,
don't
it's
think
probably
so.
fake.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm just so glad I don't have to be involved in like the decision pipeline for that movie because there are so many movies where I'm like, oh yeah, I could handle that. Like, I could like write the plot to this movie pretty easily. But if you give me like Black Panther 2, like, no fucking way, bro. Like, no way.
Yeah. It It's either gonna be really good or really bad.
Yeah. It's either gonna be like absolutely great or just like super cringe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I agree with that. We're all in agreement here on stating the obvious. Isn't that fantastic?
Usually it's the opposite.
Yes, so.
Do you remember
Okay,
the
you know,
horse
I have-
size?
What, duck
Okay.
versus horse?
Yeah, that was quite
That's a
the
classic
disagreement.
episode.
Make sure to check it out. Episode. Cobb, give me the episode number.
I think it's like 9.
Episode 9.
Oh,
Go
that's
check out
6.
episode 9. Even if it's not the right episode, go check out episode 9. I'm sure it's great.
Yeah. What did you think of
Anyways,
Doctor
Brene.
Strange, PJ?
Oh, no, I was going to say more about Thor as I really like
Oh.
visual stuff.
Oh, the visuals
there's
are
a lot.
so sick. Especially the
Yeah.
Shadow Planet. Shadow Planet was
Shadow
so good.
Planet is really sick. Children's fighting was also kind of funny. I thought it was pretty funny. You know, I feel like a lot of people said it was like stupid humor, but you know,
I thought it was
I
funny.
liked it a lot.
I
Yeah,
thought
I
it was
liked it
funny.
a lot.
Yeah. It's not like a OP like Super Black Panther Endgame style, but it's just a fun movie.
Yeah, it's just an enjoyable movie. Which
And
is
the
what I
soundtrack,
thought.
the soundtrack was so good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess this is okay. This is not a spoiler for Jith. You know how in the Obi-Wan, this is something I did want to mention though. You know in Obi-Wan in the trailer, did they play the Duel of the Fates? They did, right?
I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure they did, but all I wanted them was to play that in the final episode. Man, that's all I wanted. We did not get that. It's so depressing. That would have been insane.
So let's just stop there. I don't want to go through the entirety.
That's all I wanted. Like, I feel like a lot of Star Wars is really good at having really good soundtracks, and this one did not have that good soundtracks.
But did John Williams do this one? I don't know.
I'm unsure who did it. One soundtrack. Oh, John Williams did like one of them.
Oh, he did one episode?
He did one song.
Oh, one song.
Mostly Natalie Holt and William Ross.
Well, there's your problem.
I see.
I see.
PJ, I want
like
to get
it.
your... Yeah.
No. You can go ahead.
I want to get your thoughts on Doctor Strange, PJ. I feel like you will have strong opinions on this movie.
Okay, yeah, we actually did talk about this outside of the podcast too, though.
Yeah.
My opinion, I remember Cobb and I actually told
I still haven't
independently.
seen it. But this is my fault, so you can go ahead. Talk about
Okay,
it.
yeah, we independently saw it, right? And my first thoughts were like, the movie is like good as a whole. I think I went into it with too much of an expectation about like how it would set up like the new arc of the Marvel universe, which it did not have as big of a role as I thought it would. My main issue with the movie is just that the arc of Wanda turning into villain was just like not enough. It just seemed a little bit abrupt, even for like having watched WandaVision. Like, it just seemed like out of nowhere. When she said she was a villain, I was like, wait, what the fuck? Like when she revealed it immediately, that was a little bit too quick for me, you know? But there are some sick moments, like the Illuminati versus Wanda.
Yeah,
That was
super
definitely
sick.
really sick. But the thing that just soured the whole thing is just Wanda's arc. It was just transforming into villain was very
They just need it, and it was
lackluster.
such a short movie. They could have
Yeah.
easily added 30 more minutes at the beginning
yeah
to like show her
Cobb
transition.
told me this later. Like if like I thought what I thought would be really cool is if she basically came to the what's that place called? The Doctor
Sanctum
Strange.
Sanctorum, the Sanctorum.
No, the fucking monastery place.
Yeah,
Okay,
Sanctum.
Sanctum. Okay, if she came to the Sanctum, and you would see her like getting flashbacks of her kids, or fucking like every now and then she has a vision, she twitches and she thinks about like what she could do if she Like if she captured this, I forgot her name, like Alexis or some shit.
American Chavez.
American Chavez. Like if she captured that, like what captured her and use her powers, what she could do, and then maybe like initially she's like very reluctant to do it, but then later on she just like fully embraces, like as she realizes she's like further and further away from like the good person that she was. But yeah, those are my thoughts.
I thought the visuals were super good in this movie too.
The visual was cool. I thought Doctor Strange, like doing shit in general, like his idea to like turn